Well, hello there again, friends and family. How y'all doing? We're down here in the deep south. Y'all probably heard we got that polar vortex coming. Well, sort of, kind of, maybe. And everything, and I've seen it all hyped up on mainstream media, social media, and all that. And I just wanted to give you an update of where we are. Well, we're currently at, 48. It's 9 a.m. Kitty Krew's all fed. Gracie and Trixie's all fed. Everybody's good. All that. But I thought we'd just jump on in the Focus here and take a little ride and drive through town there. I was gonna pick up them some, maybe chicken tenders or something. I don't know. Stock up just in case we have an ice storm or whatever, get froze out. So, hey, let's all jump in the Focus, take a ride. Now, I know it's overcast, sprinkling rain and everything, but we'll still enjoy it, right? Come on. Woo! Look at all them flowers coming up right along foundation there. They're looking beautiful, ain't they? They surely are. Yep, and blueberries, they're all budding out. Looking beautiful. Well, come on, let's get in the old Focus right now. So y'all, you can see it's rainy, sort of misting right now. And the old Focus is a little bit cold. I'm going to turn on the heater here. Hope y'all can still hear me. We're going to take a ride on this here chilly deep south day. Yep. See what all's going on. Woo! Pick up some treats for the kiddies, we are. Because like always, several of y'all send donations to the Kid Krew just so they can have their treats. Not that they wouldn't have if y'all didn't. Woo, it's chilly willy. My wife used to say it's colder than a hoo-hoo. Now, granted, right now it's looking at the car thermometer, 48. And she was from Iowa. And I think up in Iowa right now, it's darn right frigid. Just above zero, or maybe still in the negatives. This time of morning, who knows? But I thought this would give you a little perspective about that old polar vortex. I've been seeing a whole lot about that on mainstream media, and then sort of sad thing, I try to stay away from mainstream media and go over to social media, YouTube, where I hang out and all of y'all come see me. And I keep seeing people just freaking out, especially here in the South. It just don't get this cold in the South. It don't get this cold in Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. Well, is that so? Well, as you might suspect, I get a little curious, it's the old analytical mind I have, being an engineer and all. And I wonder, well, has it got that cold here in recent times? Well, I'll tell you this, I looked it up. I went on that there Southern Regional Climate website, and I'll leave a link in the description below the video, and they got, a little tab there off to the right where you can look at climate extremes. And you can look at the month and everything and see. And would you know that back in 2015, not just maybe 28 miles north of me in, Auburn, Alabama, we got down to 9 degrees, single digits, back in 2015. And I didn't remember that. I surely didn't. I was working all the time. But then, our coldest January in recent memory was 0 degrees in Montgomery, Alabama. Just, center of Montgomery ain't no more than about 25, 26 miles from me, maybe 28, depending on how you drive. As crow flies, it ain't that far. And they got down to 0 in 1985. Now, I did know for a fact that either in 1999 or 2000, we got down in the double digits, around, I think it was 10 degrees on a winter day in January. And I'm thinking that was 1999 or the year 2000 here in my little small town, Tallahassee. So has all this happened before? Yep, it sure has. But it ain't like we ain't gonna make a big deal out of it on social media. It ain't ever happened before. It just don't get this there darn cold in the south. Well, I'm gonna give you a little heads up, folks. Not only does it, has it, oh yeah, it has. And then we all know that. I mean, the weatherman, just like all the news prognosticators on mainstream media, they hype this stuff up to a level which you just can't even imagine anymore. The sad part about it is, when I go on YouTube, watch some YouTube vids, my favorite homesteading channels, gardening channels, prepping channels, and I see them doing it, I think, oh, come on, guys. They got all their preps together. I saw one guy over in Texas. I won't mention Les's name. He done broke out his terracotta pot. Tea candle heater. I mean, really? That's what you're going to depend on? I just haven't taught my little brother from another mother, I guess, how to prepare for things such as that. Now, do I have tea candles? Yeah. Do I have a terracotta pot on standby to act as a heater? No, I don't. I do have propane on hand. Of course, I got natural gas piped into the house. So what's the event of that during this polar vortex going out? Well, let me see. That would be slim to none. Ain't gonna happen. But anyway, if you don't hype up all the current crap, you can't keep viewers happy. Because, we all know, we just all feed on crisis, drama, fear. But I wanted to come on today and let y'all know old Mr. Tom's probably going to be okay. The Kitty Krew, Cleo, Spooky, Speedy, Elrod, Magoo, sometimes Mr. Gray, and the new one, not sure what to call him, he's big poofy striped orange puffy, I don't know what he is. We're all gonna be fine. They're well fed, they got a place to get in and out of the cold, and you can see right now life's pretty much about normal. Superfoods over there ain't real crowded up, like people ain't just rushing in there to get the milk, the bread, and all the staples there, Nope. Life is just going on just like normal. Other than the fact, it's mist and rain. And it is chilly. Right now, folks is telling me it's now 46. Well, since we've been out driving a while, that's probably pretty true. Woo, we just had an electrical malfunction. I wanted to crack that window a little bit. Get some of this here nice, cold, crisp, fresh air in here. And it went all the way down to the bottom. But yeah, it is a dreary, cold day. And hey, let's just say, we got down to some record-breaking temperature here in old Tallahassee, Alabama. Would old Mr. Tom not be prepared for it? Oh no, I'd be prepared. You know, I know to leave my water, you know, running just a trickle. Yep. I got all my outdoor faucets all covered up and everything. And that, hoses are all drained. Yeah. And I got alternative heat sources. I ain't got no darn wood stove. But, you know, I got some propane. I got a camp heater. I got camp stoves. I got all that, like I told you. Now I got, a couple thousand tea candles at the very least. Now I'm trying to sit here and think what the kitty crew would want for their treat today. They've had chicken McNuggets. They had Jack's chicken. I'm not sure what they'd like. Of course, I'm going to be whipping in here to Huddle House sometime soon. Pick me up some fine Huddle House. That's some fine eats there. Same guy been cooking there, short order to cook since I can remember. Yeah, look at that. People still washing their cars over at Goo Goo. We're going to go on up here and see how Walmart's doing. See how busy they are. See if Walmart's all jammed on up. Who knows? We got to get over because we got a truck bearing down on me. But is the freeze apocalypse coming? I just don't think so. Yeah, I mean, y'all up in northern tier states, middle of the country, and up further north, y'all got it pretty tough. Have you had that tough before? Sure you have. Maybe you don't remember. Maybe you should go to the Southern Regional Climate website, which also has data on all other states, and look up and refresh your memories. Just saying. Because I refreshed mine. Because I didn't even remember about 2015 being so darn cold. Yep, Walmart, pretty well packed, as you might suspect. But we're going to head on up here and turn around, because, you know, we just went through the center of town here on Gilmer. Just see how things are doing here at what is now 10:36 in the morning. And as you can see, we've got plenty of people out and about. Traffic's here. You know, about the best it gets for Tallahassee. We're just going to turn around up here, and then we're going to go back and decide, you know, what we want to pick up today. I'm thinking it's going to be chicken, because chicken's what we got in Tallahassee, right? We'll just turn around here in Acapulco's parking lot, okay? They ain't quite open yet, but like I say, you know, I've mentioned this before. You want a fine Mexican restaurant? That's a fine one right there. Acapulco, Tallahassee, Alabama. So we're going to head her on back through the center of town and that. And look at the sights. Ain't much going on. It's just Saturday morning here in deep south of Alabama. you know what? As always, we should always be prepared, you know? And, you know, you should always have backup heating system for your home. You know, that might be in some areas where you live, wood. Could be propane. Could be your natural gas. Could be, you know, standby generator with electric. There's so many possibilities. Or, you know, you could, you know, put one of them there clay pots with 1 gazillion tea candles and try to keep the place warm. I'm just, you know, kidding old Les there. Yeah, it'll give out some warmth. Just like back in the day, you know, before the government took them away from us, incandescent lights helped heat your house during the winter. Of course, they also heated the house up during the summer. But then, you know, you got kerosene lamps you can do. There's all kinds of alternatives. You know, with me, I've got my natural gas, I've got electric heat sources, I've got propane backup, camp stove, camp heaters, I got my tea candles, a couple thousand of them I believe. The only reason I bought them because they were like $100 for $1. Otherwise I wouldn't mess with them. It's all about BTUs. Of course, you know, some people got a little bitty place. It ain't like my place is spacious. All total, I think it's like 13, just shy of 1,300 square feet. And I guess I could put a clay pot in every room with a dozen or so tea candles and keep it all toasty for a while. But should it last several days, that'd probably exhaust my supply of tea candles. But it's still a good, you know, survival prep. And this is one thing I've always carried in the car. I keep some of them there survival candles. You know, those 1,000 hour ones, at least one. And I've even told my kids to keep them. Because they'll keep the inside of a car nice and toasty. At least down here in the deep south. Well, I've been sort of hankering for some special chicken. And like I've told y'all, Towsy, we got chicken cornered every which way from Monday till Friday. Fried, baked. Oh, we got it on biscuits, sandwiches, every which way you want. And the only place we can get a decent taco is our 2 Mexican restaurants. One being Acapulco that we turned around in. The other one's up here at the Cozumel Grill, which we will be coming by right now. It's over here in this shopping center on the right. That Dodge was noisy. Be proud of it. Yeah, it's right over there on the right, Mexican Grill, Cozumel. And it's fine too. And of course, we got Jack's coming up here on the right. But, you know, the Kitty Crew's done had Jack's chicken. It wasn't quite as chilly then when I got it for him. Now, since it's, you know, chilly and so wet, I was thinking about spicing it up a little bit, I was. So, my very favorite chicken, unlike McDonald's, unlike Jack's is, you know, real, I mean, it must be right there tied with my favorite. There's another one. And we're heading there right now. And I would think by now, 10:42, they might have some fresh chicken out. and we're gonna check and see, okay? Ooh, I see a place over there barbecuing on the right, over there at the Shell station. I'm not sure y'all caught that. A little smoke coming up from his barbecuer there. We have a lot of that going on the weekends. People come out, pull up their barbecues, be doing smoked Boston butts, all kinds of chicken, ribs. Yeah, it's tasty, of course. It's also pricey sometimes. But where we're going down here, yep, it's a gas station. Marathon. There it is. What are we going to be getting? We're going to be trying to be getting us some chicken right here. Who knows? We'll have to go in and see. I don't see the signs no more, so I don't know if they still have it. We'll have to. There's a sign right there that says crispy, crunchy chicken. This is Cajun style, and it is really yummy. So let me run on in real quick and see if they got any, okay? Well, y'all, we done got it. We got us some crispy, crunchy chicken. Now, this chicken's really special. I know some of y'all are thinking right now, you got it at the gas station. Well, I know these people personally. And they're some fine people. And they cook up some fine chicken. In fact, if you're in the car here with me, you already know the whole car is smelling delicioso. Oh yeah. We got some potato wedges and fried okra too. That's for me. Kitty Krew, they just want the chicken. And you might ask yourself, well, why is this chicken so special? Well, what they do here is they inject it with some Cajun seasoning, they do. And it is just fantastic. Now, could I make the same thing? Yeah, I got me several of those injector syringes. I surely do. And I've done it. But this place is extremely cheap. You know, I picked up 12-piece chicken with side of potato wedges and a side of fried okra, you know, deep fried okra. And I think the potato 12-piece was $13.95, and I think the sides were just a couple of dollars each. I'd have to look at the receipt, but the whole thing come in under $20. Now you think about that. A 12-piece with 2 sides. Plus I threw in some hot sauce because I just wanted it for me. Now, you'll say, well, that's just too spicy for the Kitty Krew. Well, you'd be wrong. The chicken really isn't all that spicy. It's just got some good extreme flavor. Like it was right down from the bayou, okay? And it's as close as I'm gonna get to bayou chicken here in my hometown, or not hometown, my home place of Alabama, deep south. Ooh, and this car is smelling good. Oh my Lord. It's got me hungry. So we're gonna head her on back to the house on this here rainy, overcast day. Up, focus says now we're down to 46. Yep. That temperature just keeps plummeting, don't it? But you know, somehow, and the reason I wanted to come on here was to let y'all know. Has these here supposed temperatures ever hit the south before? Oh yeah, sure, they have. It ain't very common, and it's sometimes rare, depending on where you live. Was civilization totally wiped out? No, not. Did people survive it? Yep, they did. And guess what? I'm thinking many of y'all's favorite social media platforms and people you follow will be here when it's all over. Yep, they might have some inconveniences. They might got a little chilly willy. If they were silly and didn't have their pipes all taken care of, you know, like insulated, got heat tapes, you know, stuff of that nature, just good old common sense stuff, they might be in for a bit. But that ain't because of the weather, that's just because of their own themselves. But old Mr. Tom's all taken care of. He got it all going on. Ooh, I wonder what we got going on down here. I see a lot of blue lights, don't y'all? Oh my Lord. As you might suspect, we ain't gonna go on over there, but you know, we got several police cars. I think 3 of them. I wonder if somebody didn't try to hold that food vendor up. What do y'all think? I'm thinking that's exactly what happened. But I ain't gonna go over there and stick my nose in it. That's a sign of the times these days, y'all. Yep, times are hard right now. Not only in Tallahassee, Alabama, but all over this here great nation and this world. Plus, not everybody can go make a run and get some crispy, crunchy chicken. Cajun style, injected that is. Like we just did. Nope. So we're gonna head her on back up through the neighborhood and get back to the kitty crew. It won't be long. It'll be lunchtime. And they'll smell this chicken. Not to mention Gracie and Trixie smelling it too. So there's gonna be a lot of meowing and yelling going on here in another hour or two. And I'll have some. It'll warm me up a little bit. Now, if y'all can, try to keep from sneaking pieces out of that box. Wait till we get home. And I'll share a piece with all of y'all. We can sit around the dining room table and chat a minute, we can. You know, sit and eat like civilized human beings. Of course, I'm saying that, I'm still seeing some fingers and hands reaching for the chicken box. Come on now, guys and girls. Leave the chicken alone until we get to the house. Ain't gonna be but, you know, another few minutes, okay? Woo! I'm not loving these speed bumps, but over time they get less bumpy. Man, like always, we come on back a different way just to check out our neighborhood and see who's still kicking and who ain't. I'm not sure I told y'all, I probably didn't, but my next door neighbor in that greenhouse that you always see on the other side of the south timber fence, Billy, he passed away. He surely did, on January the 22nd. And they say he passed away from a heart attack. Billy was 78 years old. He was a fine man. Good man. Always was there for his children. And there for his 2 wives. When I say 2 wives, you know, he had one. And that, for whatever reason, they either separated or not sure the whole story. He never shared it. Then he married another later in life. But she outlived him. And she's a good lady too. I feel bad for her. But you know, when it comes to losing, you know, a neighbor or a friend like that, I don't feel so bad for them because, you know, I'm a man of faith. And I know now, hopefully, depending on how they lived, they're right there in heaven, waiting on all the rest of us to join in with them. But of course, I'm not ready to go yet. You can see, those of you who've been with me a long time, they took up the speed bumps on this here 4-way stop. Maybe they got tired of Mr. Tom bad-mouthing those things all the time. Who knows? Woo. Well, it's 11:02 right now. I think the rain's pretty much let up. I don't even think it's misting anymore. And that'll be it for another day or so. And then we got more coming in from the west, they say. But we got warmer temperatures. Well, after we get past Tuesday of next week, you know, they're saying those are going to be our coldest 2 days, you know, down in the evenings to 28 and 26. Not that we ain't been that cold or colder already. I think the low here in my little town has been 23. But I read y'all's comments, and I know so many of y'all are really cold. Y'all down below zero, in the negative numbers. Oh, I remember those days when I was up in upstate Pennsylvania and upstate New York, where I'm actually from. I don't miss that. I also remember the tremendous snowfalls, and I don't miss that either. I like a little snow on occasion, and when I say that's on occasion, not every winter, not every day in the winter. It's nice to get it occasionally, and I look back over the last couple of days to old photos, and we got, you know, goodly snowfalls right here in Tallahassee back in 2000, 2002, and we got some good ones. You know, I'm talking 1 to 4 inches. And from 2015 up around 2018 we did. But not this year. It's not looking like we're going to get nothing. As you can see, we're back at the house. So let's grab up our chicken, our potato wedges, and our okra, and head her on in. See what old Trixie and Gracie are up to, okay? Well, y'all, I went ahead and played me a plate. I got some I took out for the kitty Krew and Trixie. Now I'm ready to eat. This is my lunch. Some crispy, crunchy, Cajun style chicken. Got me a side of okra and a side here of potato wedges. Woo, this is gonna warm me up from the inside. Like I say, if you anywhere around Tallahassee, Alabama, you stop into the marathon, tell them old Mr. Tom sent you. You want to try some of this crispy, crunchy chicken. You won't regret it. Right? Tricks, you ready for yours too? Papa got it up here. It's coming. You ready? Okay. It'll be right there. Well, y'all, as you can see, we're back here in the dining room. We made a run to get some chicken, for the kitty crew and for me, just in case old polar vortex there socked us on in. And it's sort of a little satirical ride we took today, poking a little fun at everybody and all the hype they're making. Like it's never been this cold or frigid here in the South. But the fact is, yep, back in the day, it has been. It will be again. And, climate changes. Weather changes. Yep, we got a candle going right here. Only got one of the 3 wicks going at the moment. And that, we don't need a whole lot of heat right now. It's only down to 46 outside. And it's only supposed to get in the low 40s. It might get in the high 30s tonight. Now what I'm going to do at the end of this video, I'm going to put up a couple of screenshots of the historical low temperatures in January and in February here in the South. Eastern Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. Just show you, just remind you. Yeah. We've been as cold or colder before. Just in case y'all forgot. Remind you. Because I got to admit, I'd forgot all about that we got so cold in 2015. Down to single digits, not too far from me, up in Auburn. Down to 9. And if I remember correctly, we were about 10, 11, maybe 12 degrees here in Tallahassee. But on a plus side of things, another thing happened today. We finally got our green beans in. And we got 4 6-count packages of those. That was 58 1/4 cents a piece, Libby's. I like Libby's. And some of y'all out there said, well, you can get them, store brands for cheaper than that. Well, that's all fine. You want to eat store brand? And I'm not saying I haven't been of a mind to eat store brand from time to time too, because I'd be lying. I've ate a Great Value many times. And I could run on over to Walmart right now and buy me a can of green beans, cut green beans, for 50 cents. Yep, I could. But these were delivered. Didn't have to go out. Didn't have to risk my life. Or nothing. And they all arrived. Not a single can was dented. Nope. And I checked the Best Buy date. Now you're not going to be able to see it, because I had to get a loop on just to see it. But it says right here, Best Buy, December the 28th, 2023. But see, I don't care about that. I know from past experience, as long as that can ain't dented, ain't rusted, or is in otherwise bad shape, those green beans are just fine. Yep. So I'm happy. And any of y'all who scored the same deal as me, because canned goods are scarce in your area, or expensive, far more than 58.25 cents, I hope yours arrive in good shape too. But we're all here at the old home place tonight, well fed. Y'all saw my meal, that fine, crispy, crunchy chicken. I'm going to tell you what, that is fine. And I took a few thighs, deboned them, and took it out to the kitty crew. Of course, made the same mistake, where forgot the camera. By the time I went in and got the camera, went back out, the kitty crew had already devoured that chicken. And of course, Trixie and Gracie, they made short work of it too. But they all got their part. And we still got some left. Even after y'all pilfered some in the car. But I wanted to come on here, poke a little fun over all the hype and hysteria about the polar vortex. I've been around this old world long enough to remember back in time when it was far colder. In fact, just to refresh my memory, I went back and looked to the year that I came to Alabama, 1966, January too. And that was one of the coldest times in recent modern history in Alabama. Yep, sure was. And it was down into single digits that January. And I thought I remembered it being that way. Because, you know, we brought our trailer from Lawton, Oklahoma. Me and my daddy, we set it up outside. We had to block it up, set it up, hook the sewer and water up and everything in January. And what I remembered was it was extremely cold. And it just did me good to go back in history and take a look at that and verify that my old memories were true. I remembered it correctly. But I ain't got no terracotta pots or anything, but I do got a lot of candles. Some are those 3 wicks, some are single wicks. Most of them, you know, smell up the house. You know, they smell like pine, apples, fall time or whatever. You can get these things for sometimes $1 a piece. If you look at, you know, and go buy Dollar General or Dollar Tree. And they'll last a long, long time. And I poke fun at old Les for his terracotta pot heater. But yeah, if that's all you got and you're trying to survive in extreme temperatures, by all means, fire up them tea candles. Like I said, I got, you know, many hundreds of them in the spare room. We're hoping not to break them out during this time. Hoping we don't have an ice storm. I'm hoping none of y'all do either. And I know when y'all watch this video, those of you up in the northern tier states, Canada, northeast of this great United States, you're going to go, y'all are making such a big deal out of nothing. Well, in a way, that's my point. But that's what we do these days, whether it's mainstream media or social media. We make a big thing out of something that's happened before. But the whole purpose of the video is to let you know old Mr. Tom, the kitty crew, Gracie and Trixie are all well, taken good care of. And we're going to be here till we see y'all on the next video. Until then, y'all take care. Stay safe and warm wherever you may be. And may God bless you, your family and loved ones. Till we see you again. Y'all, goodbye for now. Well, I gotta find Gracie. Where's Gracie? Gracie, where are you at? Gracie, I got you. I got you. Gracie, you want to say hi? Gracie, you want to say hi? Okay. I was worried about you, okay? You my baby. Don't tell Trix I said that, okay? Come on, let's go find Trixie, okay? Okay, come on.